C21 Nepal trip, 22nd May to 29 May 2011. This is our journey.
What time is it where you are? I miss you more than anything. I'm back at home, you feel so far. Waiting for the phone to ring. Scared and lonely, living upside down.
We flew to Nepal with our school's C21 Nepal team to film a 5-minute documentary about the people and places in Nepal.
You say good morning.
Nepal and Singapore has many differences. In Singapore, we live in comfort and luxury, while in Nepal, most of them live in poverty and have frequent power outages. Much of Nepal has no electricity. Even their major city, Kathmandu, has 7 hours of forced blackouts daily. The first thing I noticed when I touched down in Kathmandu is that the people living there are mostly poor and illiterate, and so most of them have to resort to agriculture for a living. However, here in Singapore, most of us have a stable job and are able to support ourselves and our families. The roads in Nepal are congested and full of traffic, cars fighting their way through past one another. Are you bored of your old things? Or want to get some new items, like a new video game or a brand new laptop? Well, these kids have no choice. All they have is friends, family, and a lot of imagination. Do you want to go for a swim in our pool? Well, these kids have to swim in the lake. You have no choice. In Nepal, they mainly believe in Buddhism. One of the traditions in Nepal is called Buddha Purnima, means the Buddha's birthday. It is the most sacred festival of all of Buddhism. Buddha Purnima is celebrated in the remembrance of Lord Buddha. Lord Buddha is the founder of Buddhism. This day is the birth anniversary of Lord Buddha. It falls on the full moon of the 4th lunar month. April or May, this day commemorates 3 important events. Nepal faces large challenges in better educating its citizens. Nepal has done a great job in meeting its educational challenges, carries great significance for poverty reduction, and the competitiveness of its workforce in the global economy. The reason why Nepal literacy rate is so low is because parents don't have enough money to send their kids to school. Even though the kids want to learn, they can't afford it. So one way of helping these children is by sending in volunteer teachers to help these lower income group of children. World Bank is one of the few bank support groups who have managed to help significantly by improving the primary school access from disadvantaged families, by increasing the participation rates, quality, and efficiency of the schools. They have been able to allow more and more children to be able to experience schooling. Another issue facing the local people is the lack of sanitation. The health profile and living conditions for some 600,000 people in about 50 small towns in Nepal will be improved through a water and sanitation project for which the Asian Development Bank today has approved of a loan of US $35 million to improve the health and hygiene conditions, will assist in reducing the rate of waterborne diseases in Nepal. Upon my arrival in Singapore, I began to think about how lucky I am to be born in a well-to-do family, to be living in Singapore. After 8 days in Nepal, I realized how important it is to be thankful of what you have and not to be greedy. My $20 clothes, which I used to think is cheap, the people in Nepal earn an average of $1 each day, and some don't even have a job. I think everyone should have the experience of seeing and living in a third world country, even for a few days. Thinking about the rundown buses that we took to get around, my car became a precious gift. Well, we will never forget the beautiful scenery I've experienced in Nepal and the friendly people I've met, the local people. Well, this is our journey, this is our trip, this is Nepal.
Thinking that if I told you you